game in Durham, North Carolina. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game, big storyline for this team here today is their running back chasing history. He has been so productive all season, and today, a chance to break the school record for single-season rush yards. He is heavily involved in the game plan, and I expect them here in the opening drive to get him the ball, get him some juice so he can run into history today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quick give. It's McKenzie. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Sets his feet. It's Croman Hope. Comes down. It's Sampson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. And out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, and you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Making the adjustment. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He lets it fly. Upstairs, he's got it.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. Tosses it incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. Out wide right, it's Hudson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Drives inside. Powers through the defender. Looks as if NC State has a first down.
And guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you. He can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackles. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Powers inside. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Got his man on the right. Jumped on top of the pile.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on fourth down. Breaks into the open. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying to get the corner. Quick toss. There's some room. Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's second in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Wolfpack! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. 7-2-3. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Moves the pocket. It's Croman Hope. Look out! And they got it.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Left side is Sampson.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
He gets a block. Taken down right away. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam at the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Running inside, it's McKenzie. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Just feeds the running back. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air, it's Croman Hope. They're all over him. At the 45 on his way. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKenzie. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Back's got it on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Burrowing for yardage. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Turning it on. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Right side, it's Gibson. Snags it, and he's open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. NC State going up-tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Hauls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun. Escapes the pressure going right. He wants it all. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Rivers. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
They'll run with Gibson. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's lead things off with the Utah State Aggies taking on the number 8 team, the Boise State Broncos. And it's Utah State able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road.
Here's Gibson to begin the drive. At the 35, he's open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Caught, it's Solomon. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet, it's Croman Hoke. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws it deep. Makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Hits inside, it's Edwards. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it in. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Here's a give to Gibson. Maybe a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Back to throw, it's Croman Hoke. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. RPO complete. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, NC State! And the beatdown has ensued. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he passes on the touchback. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Drops back. It's Croman Hope. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, going to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Shakes off the defender.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Just got rid of that one.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th, a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end.
Makes the grab and room to run. He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Number 96, set to kick off.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the wideout. Holds on, it's Sampson. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Moore. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Blue Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, it's McKenzie. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offense.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Blue Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party tip. A late touchdown. Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Scott. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really